Hello and welcome to Wrestling Trope Alert, the channel where we analyze professional wrestling. If this is your first time here, help the channel by clicking the subscribe button. Today we are going to talk about the time Chris Klein, Rebecca Romijn and LL Cool J came to Smackdown to promote their new movie,
Rollerball. Let's play the game.
In early 2002, the WWE was still on fire. Attitude still reigned supreme and WWE was firmly in charge of the wrestling business after WCW closed its doors. As such, movie companies used the WWE's platform to shield their shit movies. And on the 31st of January 2002, the cast of the movie Rollerball appeared on the Smackdown's broadcast. This 2002 Rollerball was a remake of the 70s movie of the same name starring James Caan. And this 2002 Rollerball was also a box office bomb. This movie cost $70 million to produce and only gained back $19 million in the United States box office. Fun fact, Paul Heyman stars in this movie, portraying a sports announcer. Paul Heyman even appears in the official trailer for this movie. MGM, the company producing Rollerball, sent 3 cast members to appear on SmackDown. LL Cool J, the famous rapper turned actor, the man that licks his lips an insane amount of time. LL Cool J is most known for the song Mama Said Knock You Out, and most recently starring in the TV show NCIS Los Angeles. Fun fact, LL Cool J will return to the WWE 12 years later with his NCIS co-star Chris O'Donnell. And LL Cool J also worked with the WWE in the inspirational opening for WrestleMania 31.
One universal similarity.
Second cast member to appear on SmackDown was Chris Klein, who is best known for his portrayal of Chris Ostreicherr in the benchmark teen comedy of the late 90s. That movie with implied intercourse with a pie, American Pie.
One time, at band camp, I stuck a flute.
And last but not least, a favorite from my teenage years, Rebecca Romijn. Rebecca Romijn was in 2002 married to John Stamos, and because of this she was referred to as Rebecca Romijn-Stamos. Rebecca is best known for her role as the first Mystique in the first 3 X-Men movies, a role that Jennifer Lawrence would later take over in the latter X-Men movies. The WWE gets offered the chance to promote Rollerball, and the best thing they came up with was to stick the 3 actors in the APA backstage poker table gimmick segment. And this is where the cringe fest begins. Ron Simmons and the ever inappropriate Bradshaw are backstage at SmackDown, in their gimmick poker table just shooting the shit. The team, collectively named APA, is talking about how they went to the premiere of the movie.
Never seen so much action all my life.
Bradshaw says Rebecca is smoking hot.
Smoking! Rebecca Stamos.
Then Ron rates Rebecca a 10 out of 10.
10.
Then Bradshaw goes on to say that he grew up with LL Cool J in Queens, New York.
Me and LL Cool, we grew up together. From Queens now.
Bradshaw apparently also had a hand in writing LL Cool J's breakout hit.
Jay, that song, Mama Said Knock You Out. Mama said, that song was written about me.
LL Cool J and Chris Klein show up and both men shake hands with the APA. The awkward handshake between Klein and Simmons is a lovely moment of cringe.
Cringe.
Both men sit down and the APA further continues to compliment this poorly rated movie. LL Cool J gets asked about his hit song Mama Said Knock You Out.
How did you come up with the lyric for Mama? You know that ain't important, man.
Gets interrupted and Rebecca joins the fold. The APA then drools all over Rebecca and then offers Rebecca some foo-foo drinks, because she's classy.
We got some foo-foo drinks for you.
Bradshaw puts some cocktails and a food spread in front of Rebecca, but Rebecca wants some beers instead. So Bradshaw supplies an already open can of beer to Rebecca. Rebecca then chugs down a can filled with kayfabe beer. In wrestling, most of the time the punches are fake, but the beer is real. Fake beer is kayfabe beer. The cringe man Bradshaw blurts out,
A supermodel in beer. I'm in heaven.
Simmons says damn, and Rebecca cringes deep inside her soul.
Damn!
Minutes later, this gang of misfits are playing poker while smoking cigars. Rebecca sucks at playing poker and is blatantly showing the cards to Ron Simmons, who is sitting on her left. She also has a weird way of holding her cigar in her mouth. Obviously, these are things that she's not accustomed to. Which is weird because she's an actress and should act, but doesn't. Then Bradshaw drops the whole reason for this video right here. One of the cringiest things I have ever heard on live television. Bradshaw says,
Hey, I tell you what, Mr. Barry, you have all the beer you want. You ain't gotta worry about us taking advantage of you, anything like that. Barry, you have all the beer you want. You ain't gotta worry about us taking advantage of you, anything like that.
now, why the hell do you feel the need to say that? Was anyone afraid of someone taking advantage? Do you have some skeletons on your closet, Bradshaw? LL Cool J attempts to somewhat save the situation and says Rebecca was not afraid of being taken advantage of.
You got one. Worried about that.
Moments later, Booker T shows up, because when they booked a card for this Smackdown episode, Booker didn't have anything better to do. So they shove Booker T in this segment, and Booker T, who is the master of turning chicken into chicken salad, gives a decent performance because Booker T is one of the only two individuals to make King of the Ring actually work as a gimmick. The other one being Macho Man Randy Savage as the Macho King.
No, they're not. Yes, they are. Get out of here.
Anyway, back to the segment, and this whole thing is just dumb. Booker T goes full heel by being mean to Chris Klein.
You shut the hell up off me, man. Don't you ever touch me, sucker.
Booker T was really intense to Chris Klein, and I get the feeling that Chris was probably taken aback. Booker T definitely kept the kayfabe alive on Chris Klein. Thank God he didn't go Dr. D on Chris Klein.
You think it's fake?
LL Cool J is alarmed by this whole situation. Then Booker T cuts a promo on LL Cool J complaining why wasn't he invited to Rollerball's premiere.
I want to know why I wasn't invited to the premiere Rollerball and these two suckers was.
Then Booker confronts LL Cool J about why wasn't Booker the lead man in this movie.
I want to know why I am not the lead man in this damn movie.
Why indeed? Why would the lead actor of a $70 million Hollywood movie be a random wrestler from the WWE? This train of nonsense continues, and LL Cool J says that Booker T wasn't the lead man because there wasn't a scene of a man getting his ass kicked at a grocery store. Calling back to that famous skit with Austin and Booker T at a grocery store. Everybody laughs at Booker T, and Booker says he's going to find a partner and wants the APA on the ring for a match. It is also here that LL Cool J does his weird hand sign lick the hand move for the first time. Seriously, is this supposed to be cool? LL Cool J wants the APA to kick Booker's ass, and then Bradshaw tells a horrible joke and everybody fake laughs.
You have a haircut like that, you'd be mad too.
Rebecca then takes a swig of kayfabe beer and says the worst ever damn to end this horrible segment.
Damn.
It's good.
Booker T is now backstage complaining about LL Cool J, all alone like a madman. Booker T needs a tag team partner and a wild Test appears. Andrew Martin, better known as Test, was at this time only 26 years old, and both Test and Booker had been tag champions prior to this. They won the WCW Tag Championship back in September 2001 and the WWE Tag Championship a month later in October. Booker's motivation for this match is to stick it to LL Cool J via beating up the APA. Test, however, only wants to impress Rebecca Romijn.
I just want to impress Rebecca Romijn-Stamos. See how hot that chick was?
Test thinks he's going to wow Rebecca by beating up the APA. Moments later, the cast of Rollerball and the APA come out to the arena. Pervert Lawler gives his usual horn dog commentary regarding Rebecca. Nothing is more sure in the Attitude Era than to Lawler being a pervert whenever a female appears in his line of sight. Booker T makes his entrance and Test soon follows. Match begins as soon as Test and Booker hit the ring, and they are not paid by the hour here. Test drives Simmons to the announce desk and then Test flaunts his stuff to Rebecca. LL Cool J seems very annoyed by this. I get the feeling that LL Cool J doesn't like overbearing assholes eating on ladies right next to him, and probably is regretting ever coming to Smackdown. Bradshaw interferes, Booker T and Test punish Simmons. LL Cool J is now on the phone for some reason. LL Cool J was probably calling his agent and asking why the f was he booked on a wrestling show. Lawler laughs at the situation.
LL Cool J's got a phone call.
Booker T is now punishing Simmons in the corner. Cut to the cast, Rebecca Romijn is in wonder of wrestling. Booker T then drives an elbow to Simmons, who counters with a slam. LL Cool J then does his lick the hand move twice to make sure the camera catches it. Test then enters the ring and Bradshaw dominates both opponents. Test gets sent to the outside and then Test pulls Bradshaw outside too. Inside the ring, Booker T gives a scissor kick to Simmons. Test is now trying to kick Simmons. Simmons dodges and Test hits Booker T, who falls outside the ring. Test then tries to pump handle Simmons. Bradshaw gives a clothesline from hell to Test, and the APA wins this match.
Picks up the win!
The cast of Rollerball then joins the APA in the ring, and Lawler delivers another cringe line. And this was the time that the Rollerball movie cast came to a WWE broadcast. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to press that like button and also subscribe for more future content just like this or better. This has been fun. Thank you for watching.